Hi, this is Richard Gilewitz, and I'd like to run through an arpeggio exercise with you that I've been playing for probably 30 or 40 years, and it's based on an aguado study. And basically your only three chords are an E minor, an A minor, and a B7th. And I'll go ahead and play it first, and then I'll show you how you want to approach this utilizing the metronome to keep a balanced speed. So let's see what this whole thing sounds like, and we'll start from there. So basically one of the first things you might ask is, why do I have a capo on? And the reason is because that'll shorten or close in the distance of the action on the guitar. It's a little bit easier to press down. So without the capo, I'm just pressing a little harder, and we want to be able to do multiple iterations of this exercise. But instead of starting with trying to do the whole thing, I would recommend parts. And a few key things I'd like to point out. When you're on the E minor, you'll notice the framework is your pinky comes up here on string 6 fret 3, the other fingers stay down. When I come to this note here and bring the first finger down on string 4 fret 2, I want to keep my second finger anchored. When I go to this next bass note, I hit actually string 6 when I go to the A minor. You would think I should hit string 5, but start with 6. And then when I drop my pinky down, it's the same framework as the E minor, and then adding the pinky. Here you have an A minor, you add the pinky. Now this may seem a little bit awkward, and it is, but the best thing to do here to capture that first fret on the 4th string, it's from the A minor. Slide your second finger back and then back into place, and then you do your E minor again, and then when you're ready to go to the B7th, here is a B7th chord, but I start with my bass string on 6th string fret 2. Now you would think it's an exact repeat here, but it's not, so be on the lookout for this. So you have string 6, 4, 5, and like that. So make sure on the B7ths you're careful of that. And then you want to take your E minor, and when you go from the B7th back to the E minor, keep your second finger anchored down here on string 5. The other things you might have noticed is when I was playing it, I closed my eyes. So try and learn this visually. Also watch your breath. Now the key thing you want to do is, this is all about evenness, and so you want to take the metronome, and I'm going to go ahead and set this. Right now it's on 64, and the way you want to start with this is to play exactly 4 notes, and the click will hit on the first strike of the thumb, and then it'll always strike on string 1 with my ring finger. So the pattern is P-I-M-A, or thumb, index, middle, ring. Those are the 4 notes. The full arpeggio pattern is P-I-M-A-M-I. But we're going to do this 2 different ways with the metronome. One is 4 notes plus 2 clicks. So on 64, I'll have my thumb strike on 6 and on 1. And then I'll let 2 clicks happen. So this exercise is so you'll see I put 2 clicks in between. Now if I want to go ahead and do the whole measure here of all of and then I want to hit the first note of the next measure, that's my bass. That would also get a click, but then to cycle this properly with the metronome, we're only going to have one click in between the exercise. So watch how I do this. So you'll notice right there, I have a single click between that. So the best thing to do with this piece is use the metronome, and I would recommend, depending on your ability, to range it between, say, 48 and maybe 72 on the metronome, and practice multiple ranges. Do it in little puzzle piece parts. Watch your breathing, close your eyes, don't lock your jaw, don't press too hard. Work on your transitions, and don't even think about doing the whole thing all at one setting like a performance. Use it as a metronome exercise. And so let me play it one more time for you. I'll do the whole first line here, which will be see, that would be an example where I play, and you'll notice I stopped on a bass note. So put this together, then eventually memorize it, and I use this as a little warm-up exercise before I play, record, tour, warm up, anything. So good luck to you. Have fun.